It's Bible time, it's Bible time, it's Bible story time. It's Bible time, it's Bible time, it's Bible story time. I like Bible story time, except today we're not going to hear a Bible story, okay? Today we are going to talk a little bit more about Ian. Do you remember who Ian was? He was the little boy whose parents had prayed to God about their decision whether or not they should move. And the decision from God was that they should. So they were. But Ian wasn't happy about it. But finally he decided to trust and obey, right? Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. Have you trusted and obeyed today? Have you followed any rules at home or at your babysitter's or grandma's house? You did? I'm glad to hear that, okay? I bet you make a lot of people happy when you follow the rules, don't you? Okay, well, let's hear what happened with Ian, okay? Ian wiggled in his seat, okay? How tired he was of riding in Mom and Dad's car. They had been driving for 2 whole days. Ian sighed and he looked at his drawing of the things he hoped to find in his new home and in his new neighborhood. Big yards, boys riding bikes. Beside the house, he drew a picture and added a tree for a fort. Suddenly Dad spoke. Look, Ian, here we are. Here's our new street. Ian looked. He saw some bicycles, but no children played outside. He saw green lawns and many thick bushes, but there were no big, strong trees for forts. The car stopped, and Ian climbed out slowly. Why are we at Grandma and Grandma's house? Mom explained that they would sleep there and then meet the moving van in the morning. Suddenly, he saw Grandma and Grandpa hurrying out to hug them. Soon they were all inside eating ice cream and talking about the zoo that Ian and Grandpa would go visit tomorrow. Joel's coming too, Grandpa said. Seeing Ian's puzzled look, he said, Joel's in the backyard. Go see if you can find him. Ian didn't know who Joel was, but he obeyed. Okay? He went slowly outside, and he could hear voices. They were coming from the bushes. Okay? Do you hear him? Suddenly he heard, I can't wait till Ian gets here. Then we'll have enough boys to play kickball. Ian like, I'm here. Okay? He shouted it even. Hello? Where are ya? I'm here. I'm Ian. I'm here. Okay? Who are you? Where are you? Do you know where they were? Yep. Okay? I'm Joel. I'm in the fort. Well, wait a minute. They said there weren't any trees, so how could there be a fort? Let's find out. Okay? Come on in, he said. Ian looked around, then he saw a hand coming out of the bushes, saying, come in. So Ian climbed into the bushes. Leafy branches made the walls and the ceiling. Okay? Welcome to the fort, Joel said proudly. Your grandpa lets us play here all the time. These boys are Eric, David, Marshall, and Abe. The 4 other boys all smiled at Ian and said, hi, hi. Abe, like Abraham, Ian thought. Abraham was blessed when he obeyed God. I'm getting blessings too. Can you think of the blessings he was getting? 5 new friends, getting to live by Grandma and Grandpa. He just had a dish of ice cream, and he was going to the zoo tomorrow. Are those all blessings? They are, okay? This is a really cool fort, he said aloud. Did I hear you guys say you wanted to play kickball? Okay, yeah. So, did Ian get what was in his drawing? Do you remember the picture he said he drew? What did it say? It said he had big yards, boys riding bikes, and a tree for a fort. Well, he got the fort. It wasn't a tree, but he had a fort, right? He saw the bicycles, so they probably belonged to the 4 friends, right? Okay. And we know there was a yard because they were going to play kickball in it. You have to have a pretty big yard to play kickball, okay? So Ian didn't get exactly what he wanted, did he? No, but guess what? God knows better, okay? God blessed Ian in the way that was best for Ian. It might not have been exactly the way Ian hoped, but it was the way that was best for Ian. And that's what God does for you and for me. He blesses you in the way that's best for you. I know I shared my testimony earlier about how I came here to Heritage, okay? That was God blessing me, even though I was so uncertain, okay? Being here at Heritage is a blessing to me. Meeting all of you is a blessing. Blessing I didn't know about 7 years ago, did I? Yep, and by the way, this is my 7th year here. That's exciting, I know. Okay, let's take a look at our worksheet. Out here. It should look like this, page 16. Okay, in each box, circle the picture that does not rhyme. Okay, so the first box. Okay, we haven't talked a lot about rhyming words yet this year, have we? No. Rhyming words, for our purposes, are words that have the same ending. Okay, for example, hat, bat. They both have an A-T on the end sound. Can you hear that? At, A-T, at, bat, cat, fat, sat, mat. They all have the same, we don't call it a blend at the end of the word, but they all have the same vowel consonant sound at the end, okay? So here we go. We're going to give this a try, okay? Bible, key, tree, bee. Bible, key, do you hear an E sound? Tree, E. Bumble, B, E. Bible. What one doesn't sound the same? Bible doesn't, okay? So let's go ahead and circle that one, okay? Can you circle the Bible? Good. Let's move over here. Church, thread, bread, bed. Oh, you guys are getting, they all have a D sound at the end, don't they? Thread, bread, bed. Yep, so which one doesn't rhyme? Church. Okay, here we go. Ready? Jar, car, star, people. Yeah, okay, that was an easy one. Circle the people. Hey, I don't make these papers up. I wouldn't have made it that easy for you guys. Okay, last one. Clock, boy, sock, rock. Boy, which one do you want me to repeat? Boy, sock, rock, clock. Oi. Oi. Yep, it's the boy. Okay. Now you might be wondering, what do these pictures that we've all circled have in common? Those are all things that that God uses to tell other people about Jesus. Sometimes we read our Bible, we can learn about Jesus, and we can share what we've read with other people. We can invite people to come to church with us. Maybe we can just tell a friend about the Bible and about Jesus and what we know. Okay? And parents can certainly teach their children about God, huh? Okay. I'll see you soon. I think we have one more lesson maybe today. Okay. Give this to whoever's in charge of you today, and they will turn it in with your completed work for today. Okay? Bye.